morning, everybody. We're here in Bismarck, North Dakota, and today we're just going to take a little road trip and see some scenic byways. First, we're going to go to the Sakakawea Scenic Byway up here north of Bismarck, and then we'll see where we go from there. Say hi, Mark.
Hi.
If we eat, you shall eat. If we starve, you must starve also. Mandan Chief Shahiki Shot to Captain Lewis and Clark, November 1st, 1804.
This column of supplies represents a fraction of what was packed for the expedition. The artifacts here are historical objects, similar in date and type of those stocked for the journey.
Lots of information here. Lewis and Clark collected information for everything. Here's our first farmers in North Dakota. Homesteading in North Dakota, Bonanza Farms. When Northern Pacific Railroad filed for bankruptcy in 1873, it was sold land to its investors to cover their debts. The result was the creation of Bonanza Farms, large-scale farming operations, unlike the small family farms developed in this area. The average size of a Bonanza farm ranged from 3,000 to 7,000 acres, with some much larger. Market to market. Why were those buffalo hides used for? They were used for a lot of different things: clothing, harnesses, saddles. Okay, we're down here at Fort Mandan. Mandan. We're down here at Fort Mandan Visitor Center. So we'll go check this out. Okay, we're headed out to the fort. This is where they wintered for the winter of 1804 to 1805. They're not exactly sure where the fort was, but they think this is about where it was at.
Hello,
How you doing?
you guys enjoying the tour?
Yeah, we just kind of got a little behind.
Okay. We just got done kind of doing the intro, so
Okay.
we'll actually start kind of going into the rooms in just a moment.
All right.
Just kind of give you a quick overview. They built this in 2 months from October of 1804 to December of 1804. Spent 6 months here, abandoned the structure, and to continue going up the river in April 1805.
Right.
Yeah, so they're here for like 6 months. They're kind of preparing for the expedition into the Rocky Mountains and learning about what the Rocky Mountains are and how they're going to be able to survive that. So in here we have the captain's quarters. This is where Lewis and Clark would have stayed. Now, a lot of work is being done in this room since Jefferson had a whole lot of different tasks he wanted the captains to accomplish while on this expedition. For instance, over here with Lewis's desk, you'll see a lot of the scientific work he's doing. He's cataloging, identifying all sorts of plants, animals, minerals, taking samples and sending those samples back to Jefferson via the keelboat. So the keelboat would not continue past this point. Once they depart Fort Mandan, the keelboat would take all the journals, all the samples, all the live animals, send that back to St. Louis. Here we have an example of what one of the enlisted men's rooms would have looked like. Normally this whole side is just enlisted rooms. There was 4 rooms designated between all the privates of the expedition. Typically, up to 10 men could be assigned to one room. As I mentioned before, most of them are typically sleeping up in lofts. The only people down here on the main floor typically are on fire watch duty. So in here we have the dry storage, essentially the supply room. Their supply crates would be kept in here. Their powder barrels. The live animals would normally be kept in here before being sent back to St. Louis. These bales you'll see are part of their supplies. It's basically just their soft fibrous goods. Basically everything back then was wrapped in canvas to try and keep it waterproof. And especially with like their fibrous goods, because spending that much time on the river, everything gives away the rot.
Okay, the dog is a Newfoundland. It was Lewis's dog that went with him on the expedition.
His name was Seaman.
And his name was Seaman. Mandan Center. Established in 1914.
Next stop will be Killdeer Mountain Scenic Byway. Battle of Killdeer Mountains, 12 miles northwest of here on July 28, 1864. U.S. General Alfred Sully's troop, 2,200 strong, fought a large Sioux encampment of Sioux for their part in the 1662 Sioux uprising in Minnesota. well-armed soldiers with cannons battled poorly armed but determined Sioux. The battle raged from early afternoon until dusk. The Sioux were forced to retreat, their camp and winter supplies destroyed. Although the Sioux did not suffer from serious military or political impairment, the loss to traditional culture was irreversible. So here in front of us is the Killdeer Mountains here in North Dakota, and we're leaving the town of Killdeer right now and heading toward those mountains so that we can check out the mesas and other scenic ways and scenic tours along the way here. From here we're going to go toward Theodore Roosevelt's North National Park. So we've now entered the Little Missouri National Grassland. I mean, mostly all you see are fields, farms, and oil tanks. There's part of the Little Missouri grasslands.
Yeah, I didn't know these little mountains here existed in North Dakota. So I did learn something new today. So it means the day wasn't wasted. If you learn something, yeah, found a pull off here. We'll look and see what we can see. Gee, I wonder what you guys would name that mountain.
So here, part of the Badlands of North Dakota. This here is the Little Missouri Scenic River, right here in the North Dakota Badlands. Okay, everybody wave and say hi.
There we go. We got the buffalo. Yep, there's a buffalo. Yeah, it looks like it has a calf. Yeah, that's all I see is a buffalo and a calf. Oh, I see the other ones. They're down there. We'll go down there. Yeah, there they are. Just coming along. My buffalo steaks are coming to me. Yeah, there they are, just coming right along. They're all heading over to the mother I previously shot with its calf. So maybe they're coming to a baby shower or something.
Oh, now see, here's a gorgeous view coming up over this hill.
I just didn't ever think anything like this existed here in North Dakota.
Bentonatic clay, the blue-black popcorn-like soil that caps the plateau 50 feet below this point is bentonatic clay. Bentonite clays flow when wet. This bluish colored layer can be traced for miles up and down the river.
Well, here we are up at Oxbow Loop. We got to the top, and that's the Little Missouri River, which it changes course and floods all the time. And the only thing that really grows down there are the cottonwood trees, and they can survive pretty good. It's an interesting place up here. If you're ever in the area, I would definitely come back.
Watch it, make sure he don't go running at you. Just stop. We don't need horns in our truck.